Hey everyone, welcome back into Tuesday night weather. Mike Schultz with you once again, sounding like a broken record. Once again, a beautiful day across the interior. Lots of sunshine. It's going to continue. Well, maybe not. We're looking at more clouds moving in. The picture, we'll tell you about that in just a little bit. As far as what's coming out tonight, well, it was colder than we thought it was going to be today, but it should be warming up over the next few days. And once again, more auroras are possible tomorrow morning. There was out about 2 o'clock this morning. And we're looking at another opportunity for more of them showing up. And a little snow is possible tomorrow night or Thursday as more clouds move in, and a little light snow is possible, but nothing really cumulative expected in this next snowfall whatsoever. Once again, air quality problems. Both Fairbanks and North Pole are at stage 2, which is unhealthy for sensitive groups. Keep that in mind. If you have respiratory problems, little children, or any heart problems, keep that in mind. You may not want to go out and take a chance with the weather, the air, the way it is right now. On the satellite picture, you can see the clouds starting to move up from the south slowly. The weather pattern is changing a little bit, and some of this moisture will work its way in past the Alaska range the way it looks like right now. More rain falling across southeast Alaska, but today, as you can see, everybody's looking pretty good for the most part. In fact, the big picture on the Alaska map showing the rain has returned to southeast Alaska, 38 degrees at Juneau, but 48 degrees at Ketchikan. Not too bad in Anchorage, a little cooler than it was yesterday, 29 degrees. Showers once again around the Kodiak region, 37 degrees there. Along the Aleutian chain, Cold Bay, partly cloudy, 39. Also clear to partly cloudy skies up and down the west coast, again from 29 degrees at Bethel to 22 degrees at Nome. Cold again in Barrow, 10 degrees below zero. Even colder at Fort Yukon with 15 below. Lower 48 weather, more activity moving on the west coast. Another frontal boundary bringing some light shower activity. But of course, the big news is all the cold and the moisture that's moving across the eastern half of the country. Well, look at that, just dive down and then bottom out and take all that moisture up the eastern seaboard. And again, the little sprockets of the blue there are indicating where all the snow is falling. Speaking of snowfall, look at the totals. 6 to 12 inches expected in the dark blue areas. The lighter blue, 3 to 6 inches, and then the really light blue, 1 to 3 inches. So everybody getting in on the act there. Quite a bit of snowfall happening, and it's really beautiful here. That's what happens when you have the high pressure sitting over the west coast. And speaking of cold temperatures, they even had some snow showers in Atlanta, Georgia this morning. That shows you how cold and how far-reaching that cool air is expected to continue. Well, time once again for our kids' weather, and all this week we're talking with the kids from Weller Elementary School. But tonight we have a young lady who's going to share one of her favorite pictures with us.
I'm in 5th grade, Miss Kraska's classroom. Today I'm going to talk about my weather story. I have a horse named Ray. She's 17. I've had her for a long time. I like to ride horses. She's one of my favorite horses.
And she loves that horse quite a bit. Again, thanks to Mount McKinley Bank for sponsoring our kids' weather. Tomorrow night, a young man will have a question about cyclones and hurricanes. There is a difference in the two. We'll tell you about that. Here's what's going on as far as tomorrow's forecast. Snow flurries for Barrow, mostly sunny skies at Nome, and just cloudy skies expected at Fort Yukon. Here in the interior, where the clouds are moving in, we're looking at scattered snow showers at Fairbanks, isolated snow showers at Healy and Delta Junction, with temperatures slowly warming back up again. Over the southeast Alaska, well, the rain is expected to continue for both Juneau and Ketchikan, although Juneau's should be ending by afternoon. And as far as the southwest part of the state, looking at scattered showers for Cold Bay, mixed showers for Kodiak, and mostly sunny skies in Bethel. And if you're heading down to the Anchorage Bowl, forecast is calling for isolated rain and snow showers at Anchorage and Homer, with 3 to 6 inches of snow expected in Valdez and another 4 to 8 inches tomorrow night. So the snow is finally returning to the Valdez area. It hasn't been there all winter so far. Our temperatures look like this: 0 degrees at the airport right now. Today's high was 4 degrees. The low last night, 16 below. The record high, 39 in 1980, 50 below in 1936. Your sunrise and sunset, 7 hours and 49 minutes as we approach that 8-hour barrier, a gain of 7 minutes from yesterday. And a forecast for tonight, mostly clear. Not quite as cold as it was last night, but still pretty chilly, 14 degrees below zero. Tomorrow's forecast, 12 above with increasing clouds and some snow showers possible by afternoon. But the good news is, look at the temperatures rising to the low to mid 20s by Sunday and Monday. Overnight lows will also continue rising. Very nice for this time of year. And again, the El Nino continues across the interior with temperatures that should not be this way this time of year. Our photograph for tonight, this one sent in by Nancy Ellis, a beautiful, vivid Alaska range sunset. Boy, look at the colors on that. Gorgeous photograph. And as always, if you have a photograph to share, send it to photos@ktvf11.com. That is a beautiful photograph.
That's like glow in the dark.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Very nice colors.
Very cool.